Hello everyone, I'm Rod Ivan P. Bisario, a STEM 12 student. Today, we are gonna tackle what is impulse and momentum. Methodology. Number 1. Discussing what is momentum and some examples as well its formula. Number 2. Discussing about impulse and momentum theorem and how it applies to our everyday lives. Number 3. Some word problems including what is the momentum of an object, change in momentum, and impulse and momentum formula. What is momentum? Momentum is a term used in physics to describe the property and quantity of motion possessed by an object. It is the product of an object, mass, and its velocity. In simpler terms, momentum measures how difficult it is to stop or change the motion of an object. So any moving object will have momentum. And the motorcycle is going to the right and the one is going to the left. Formula of momentum. P is equal to mv. P stands for momentum. M stands for mass. V stands for velocity. Moreover, the International System Units or SI for mass is kilogram. The International System Units for velocity is meter per seconds. Therefore, the units combined will be P is equal to kilogram times meter per seconds. Example problem. Example number 1. Of an object is going to the right. The object is 20 kilogram, approximately 5 meter per seconds. So the solution is P or momentum is equal to mass times velocity. So P is equal to 20 kilogram times 5 meter per seconds. So P equals positive 100 kilogram times meter per seconds. The reason why is positive because the object is moving to the right. Example number 2. Of an object is going to the left. The object is 30 kilograms in weight, approximately 15 meter per seconds. So the solution is P is equal to mass times velocity. P is equal to 30 kilograms times 15 per seconds. So the final answer is negative 450 kilogram times meter per seconds. What is impulse? Impulse is the change of momentum of an object when the object is acted upon by a force an interval of time. So, with the impulse, you can calculate the change in momentum or you can use impulse to calculate the average impact for a collision. Some examples of impulse is when a basketball player hits the ball, applying the force and changing the ball momentum, as well as when the two balls collide with each other. Change in momentum formula. Delta P or delta momentum is equal to m delta v, where delta P, the change in momentum, m is the mass, and the delta v is the change in velocity. How are impulse and momentum related? Impulse and momentum are very closely related to each other. Impulse are affect the object motion and thus cause the object's momentum to change. How much the object momentum changes is exactly equal to the impulse the object experience. So the formula of impulse is J is equal to F times T. So the J stands for impulse and F stands for force and the T stands for time. The units for impulse comes from those of force newtons and time seconds, since impulse equals to the products of force and time. The units for impulse are N times S. Getting the change in momentum formula is delta P is equal to m delta V. Problem with impulse and momentum theorem. A car traveling with a mass of 0.20 kg is initially rest and 15 meter per seconds increases the speed. The time is 0.05 seconds. Calculate the impulse applied and the average force exerted. We calculate the change in momentum. So, the initial velocity is 0 meter per seconds because it at rest. So, the final velocity is 15 meter per seconds. So, delta P is equal to 0.20 kilogram times 15 meter per seconds minus 0 meter per seconds. So, the final answer is delta P is equal to 3 kilogram times meter per seconds. Now, applying the impulse and momentum theorem is J, or impulse equals force times time is equal to momentum. So, force is 0.05 seconds is equal to 3 kilogram times meter per seconds. Dividing by the produces, F is equal to 3 kg times meter per seconds divided by 0.05 seconds. So, the final answer is F is equal to 60 newtons. So, the impulse applied in 60 kilograms meter per seconds and the average force exerted is 60 newtons. That's it, everyone. That's the basic introduction of impulse and momentum. So I hope you learn something to my video.